Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the sonarqube duplicate literal code smell rule. So guys, before discuss about the rules, let's first discuss briefly about the literals. What are the literals? So in programming language, literal refer to any fixed or constant value that is directly hard coded into your application source code. So the programming language compiler and interpreter easily transfer it to the binary code during the execution time. And the literals are divided into multiple category like the binary literals, octal literals, hexadecimal literals, numbers literals, character boolean, and the strings as well as given in the screenshot. So in the screenshot I have just shown you the some literals type of long, integer, boolean, characters, and the string type. So in this screenshot, value 10 is a literal which is assigned to a variable x. In the next value 10 is also a long type literal. I'm using here the L keyword which is represent long in the C sharp, and this literal value is assigned to the variable x, z. And in next variable like the boolean true is a literal value which is assigned to a boolean type of variable b, and in next a is the literal value which is assigned to the char character type variable, and in the next hello is the string type literal which is assigned to a str string type variable. So while literals should not be duplicate, actually duplicate literals make the process of your code refactoring error prone. Let's take an example. Now move on the screenshot. There is a foo class. The foo class has foo bar literals assigned to the name string type name variable, and again same foo bar also assigned to a default name property as a default value, and again in the constructor we have hard coded default value foo bar. Same in case when value is null, then we are returning it foo bar as a default value and assigning it to the something variable. So this is not good actually. Now the same value is used and the at the 4 places. So first thing, it will create 4 different copy in the memory. That is the one thing. And second thing, if you are working on an enterprise level application, so it is quite difficult to refactor such type of code. There might be a chance like by accidentally we miss to replace any value if it is required as per the latest changes or as per the new changes or the bug fixes, and there might be chance we accidentally change the case of that value. So such type of case make it quite difficult to refactor the code. That's why we need to avoid such things to hard code any value in directly at the multiple places. So far we discuss about the hard coded literals issue. Now we discuss how we can resolve those issues. So generally if the same value literal value is required at the multiple places, then we need to move it at one place and assign to any constant variable. I'm talking here the constant variable. There is one more thumb rule related to the literals. When the word literals come, then consider it is a constant value which is never going to be changed. So in this case, always use the constant in your programming language in which you are working. If you are working in the C sharp, there is a constant keyword, so use that. But sometime I notice sometime people use this static keyword because that value never going to be, actually they consider like value is the static, we can use it directly by using the class name and dot the property name, but that is also not good because we can change the static variable at any time in your program. but the constant value, but we cannot change the constant throughout your application life cycle. So that's why uh, to use constant keyword with the literals value, whether it is string, int, boolean. If it is a constant, means this is not going to be changed throughout the application life cycle, then use the constant keyword with it. So now in this screenshot we have refactored this code. So here we created a constant variable called foo bar as in value of foo, and if you notice, like, we use the constant keyword here. So if you use the constant keyword with any variable, then it will not, means we cannot refactor it throughout the program life cycle. So earlier the same foo bar value used at the for place, but here we have hard coded it in the foo bar variable, constant type variable, and use at the foo multiple places like foo bar here, and the foo bar as a default value as well, and in this null condition as well. So this is a good practice, like you declare it at once and use the same reference as the multiple places. So in this case, uh, there is only one copy in the one copy of this foo bar variable inside the memory, and uh, the total 4 references we are using at the 4 places it apart from this constant variable. So that is also good. And if you notice, like, we declare it a private variable because this variable is used only inside this class. If again it is depend upon your application, if the same variable is required at the multiple places or different classes, then the best practice is to create a constant class, separate constant class, and declare a constant inside it. And another thing, to keep that class as static and sealed if possible. There is no need to use the sealed keyword, then directly keep that class as a static, so you cannot create an instance of it. So about that rule we will discuss later on, but generally if this same variable is required at the multiple places, then create a separate class, constant class, and declare all constant inside that class. Use the sonar rule related to this string literal duplication. So this is the rule, RSPEC hyphen 1192, and this is the title event. So there are some exceptions as well, so let me show you those exceptions first. So let's take an example, like if there are some exceptions which are ignored by the sonarqube scanner. So what are those exceptions? First one is literal with fewer than 5 keywords, like if your constant or literal is less than the 5 keyword, then it will ignore by the sonar scanner. And second thing, a literal matching one of the parameter names, like the literal match with any parameter name. Third one is literal used inside the attribute class. So these are the some exceptions. So these are not catch or covered by the sonar scanner. Thank you guys. Thank you to watch it. We will meet again in the next video. Bye.